brother, if into you shebile. And out about stories out. Don't ever look at the next person no room. Don't ever. I could have doubted myself because of opinion.
Yeah.
I won't mention names. They give all about to be along the cocaine but it was up to me whether they are follower or I can follow. Can't like but fun. Barata hounds so praisable. So I have a space in say one or some praise.
Yeah.
Udula would say by you, but Barata hounds so praise I and say, you can send to me, man,
Lochan is sharp. Nat.
I'm very impressed with what you're trying to do.
Mina ngithanda utshwala.
Nathi singama community omphakathi.
Usiphosile. Uyasijoya fusathina.
Journalists have been asking me what happened between you and Somizi.
It's a good day to have a happy day. It's Happy Days on a podcast. Ngendlela right, Tata my chance. Tata my chance program. Zokawatega. We're back at the Vuyos restaurant where everything is happening right here. It's a Villa Gaza Street. I don't have to even explain it because I did explain the position and the location where we exactly are. But we're back. It's Happy Days and it's a good day to have a happy day. And thank you so much for all the subscribers. And so I see people will be asking me, start asking me, where are the sneakers? Okay, we're coming back in full swing on my sneakers. It's just that we need to focus on the winner. We'll be doing the episode focusing mainly on the winner. Yama sneakers. Maybe it will be next. I'll hear from my producers. They handle everything. So we'll be doing the because we need to do an episode mainly about that. You know, just to celebrate someone who's winning with us. Because you know, you're always happy when you're here on Happy Days. But now, right now, we're continuing. And this man, let's online. Start my chance food. Ba2cada. This is just a game town.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Number one.
I'm sure. Let me just recall. The year, the exact year.
Yeah.
I think it was 2004.
Oh, one jump
2004.
Yeah,
I think it was somewhere 2004. I'm not
2004, Baba. We're talking about 20 years ago. This guy.
That was so critical. Voice land about. But it's good to have you. Welcome to Happy Days.
It's good to see you, my brother. It's good to see you too. And like good job that you guys are doing. Happy Days are here again. Happy Days are here again. No, man. Good thing that you guys are doing here. I've been following. This thing internet has taken the country by storm, but it will depend on Rekibo Mamba consistently because everybody's doing it, my brother. But in as much as everybody's doing it, I think I'll feel like consistent enough to stay in the game. So far so good. I've been checking some things. Well, but not Happy Days.
Yeah, not Happy Days. Happy Days. Short.
That's bad. The sneaker.
Yeah, sneakers.
Fresh.
When I saw a pair of sneakers,
fresh.
The ends are sneakers.
Yeah.
It's all about promoting the local brand.
Nice.
You know.
No, but this journey we started it more past, and it must be us both one thing the exemplar in terms of how I'm talking Kenya gaming boy mare there will always be someone at our bonds, but it's up to you. Game we can.
So your name is Nyakalo.
Nyakalo.
People know as Ba2cada.
Ba2cada.
As in Spanish, right?
Yeah, no.
No, I just remembered Norman Nyakalo.
Yeah,
and the surname is Leon.
Liine.
Yeah. Okay.
So I give a Chomane lane.
Yeah.
Nyakalo lane. Yeah, lane. No, Liine. Mfethu Nyakalo lane. All the way from Free State.
Okay.
Ba2cada to be precise. That's where I'm from. But obviously, in terms of this industry thing, my whole journey started in Soweto. Yeah.
I know what you started in Soweto, and I was already with the very station at that time.
Yeah.
But you had that love for radio whilst you were still at Ba2cada. Tell us just where it started, the interest on radio, because a whole lot of us, you'll watch a DJ of some sort, some time, and then you say, "Hey, as manga fan no pop."
Yeah, sure, true. That's true. Lena, the journey started way back, man. It started way back when I was still growing up back at home. But jolo ka ntwane ho lelang kasi ne ke le motho wa football and radio. But to be honest, the radio, if maybe you can ask me between football and radio back then, I think I liked football more than radio.
Yeah,
I
remember.
But people that knows me will always tell you there was always the radio thing and the soccer thing. So growing up, I was that guy, but I never got an opportunity. You'll remember, like back then, community radio stations were few. There were very few, and there was.
I remember 1995. You were talking Voice of Soweto, Bua Community Radio, Soweto Community Radio.
You understand? So if you check, the community radio, but back then, when I was still I remember there was BBT, BBT Community Radio, but I was still young to get an opportunity. I remember. Kopa station manager there for a chance, but I was young, man. I was about 15, 16. So at that time, nobody's taking you serious. So up until matric, after matric, I went to tertiary, UOF's first year. Then I kopa time I get no man. Kibatla Jozi, kibatla lozama tamba ya football and radio, because the realities, opportunities back then, nedile baya Jozi. If you wanna make it, whether industry or any, you must come to Chomane. I time a hand. Then my first year as Spanish app was Gela, and that made it worse. Sorry, born out Spanish app. You can imagine also Blomoli one, Jozi, this and that and that and that. So the deal about your second year, if you got Spanish app, I'll give you an opportunity of via Blomoli one, Jozi. Then second year got Spanish app. That's when I came this side. That was 2002. I came this side, take us girl, I think diploma club spray. So from then in Tegezama total, but priority in girl, but in Tegezama football, ki zamela le radio in
so
one man, ki really ki mo UJ Santana by Bita Rao.
Yes.
So ki diploma club spray ara pusha zamanyana bolo, but I was that guy was girl, to be honest. Girl. And I was not that guy ahlopang and stuff. I was so focused, man. I football afternoon, I check the opportunities the auditions and stuff. Then I went to audition at Jamie early. I remember 2003. Azange Spanish app. I can't remember the audition inside. Then 2004 came an opportunity at the audition. It's Jozi FM. That's when everything started for me. Yeah.
And you were one of the 840 something people.
Brother, you know. I'm always telling Ba2cada, I'm fit when I shebile when when it's a chance, it's a chance, my brother. Jozi FM we're 825. I was the only one. I was the only one. You remember Kekenile Autibarenke Watile Jacobs, but Watile was Tsepo Mahanya and Pomhlongo. Bamo latile straight because it's some fere kind of yes. So 9 times of auditions straight. I was the only one that they took out of that 800. And it was not blind. I mean, Kedintwana. On a little cheese boy, little cheese girl, more cute, more Babam, they will tell you.
Like intimidate.
Ba2cada mutwara it's just a formality this thing. I'm already My brother, I went there 10 o'clock in the morning. I only got to audition at 5 to 6. Go Kaya Center. The way the queue was so long. I went there 10 o'clock in the morning. I only got an opportunity at 5 to 6. And I remember about 5 o'clock, I wanted to go. I wanted to leave. Because I was with Gift Lerem, if you still remember the late...
I remember, yeah.
I was with Gift for the auditioning. So Gift told me, I'm kapile for the auditions. He told me straight to I'm fit. I missed my training session. Next time about our via. Rabloma. Yeah, Rabloma, 45 minutes. Katola chance. My brother, it took me 2 minutes. It took me 2 minutes. I was raw and happening, and I needed the opportunity, my brother. I just wanted. I still remember paneleda. It was some pomhlongo. You remember Mnetisi? Yeah, Mnetisi. Let's help Mahange. There was this sister. What did dreads? I can't remember her name, but Ketlam Hopol. Okay. You were about 4 and 5. Donald. Yes, Donald Duck.
Donald Sibula.
Yeah, Donald Sibula by 5. I got in there. 2 minutes, my brother. I remember Hakis Wagala, it's very disky at Glen Lewis. I want to meet tempo.
Okay.
Yeah. I cannot, okay, yeah, do like Ralling King, etc. Hey, Bampot, come song or I win. Can't know the disc is only DJ work. Give out the background music.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody can and I can't say Sharo. So when I go to have young Transylvanian talk, I know about King when it's only DJ. I'm a hanger, I got if I can remove by King. It's like a background tracking and I am in that compilation. Ka flow, my brother. Kabona Bashebana so. Ka flow. I am done. Yeah. That's when the whole thing started, my brother, and from then on till now, I never look back. I never look back.
But sharing the memories, what do you remember most whilst you were still at Jozi FM? You know, because it was just 2004, 5, 6, and then was also 5.
Hey, my brother, what about Jozi FM? If Reka khutlisetsa dinako morao ne. No kore se re tlwaetse nyumponyana ya Ba2cada. I will still go back to Jozi.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of we're family there. We're family. It's just felt unfortunate that now they're really exposed to a bigger audience, bigger reach and stuff. Yes. But in terms of learning everything, I learned it there, my brother. I took over Mgedeza, if you remember, 3 to 6.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. Yeah. I was the first guy to broadcast in Sesotho, 100% Sesotho, in the history of Jozi FM. I was the first. My brother, it changed my life. I remember back then, each and every Kepe Fitanda Kaya Center. Itala Jozi FM.
Jozi FM, 105.
Yo! Itala Jozi FM. We're still young and... So where to in terms of the establishment like Voyoso, my brother. The establishment is also way to the lifestyle is also way to we are the culture. We had an influence back then as I don't know now because obviously I'm somewhere. But back then we had an influence in terms of style, such way to the lifestyle, the what. Jozi FM had that. Kebona Majita no di Atlala the festival and stuff. Jozi FM we used to fill up Orlando Stadium, my brother. Ka gospel festival fair. You know, now when talking about loyalty of listeners, that radio station ilan ruta loyalty of the listeners. Say by your family. Yeah. They ended up by the family Tarona. So when I was here, and we never took ourselves back then as a community radio. I mean, we were competing with Metro straight, your YFM straight. You remember there was a time in these bigger radio stations, they never had a chance to without consulting. They never, okay. They never. That was the power that we had to that radio station. They never, okay. I mean, TS Records I need whether back then in El Tabernacle, the launch. I was sure the launch. There was no way they can come this side without Jozi FM,
yeah.
999, Kalawa, Bo Clio. There was no way the guys can come here without Jozi FM. So that was the power that we had. We're controlling, so wait. But it's nice, we're young and happening. Some of us never really, but that was not the aim or the plan. It's a community platform. It gives you an opportunity to go to the bigger stage. So someone will ask me, maybe Lala, it's a Nyuku at that time. No. The focus was not even new.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember ononali conquesting we so
Hey,
awupala mi conquest yo fela are you happening
I remember
why upala conquest at that time how mind ka le dladla how mind ka go gola bokae you just enjoying this thing we ratang
yeah station minutes it reach ngandikaru hey ngandikari
kara yo boy So
nice,
for me it's an experience that one had to go through, my guy, and it taught me. I think I can via Jozi. I'm 18 years old now, go Lesedi FM. But all the things that I learned go Jozi FM didn't span it. You know. You remember like a striking and that Zulu boy never much. Le Gane adula mo. One understand. So even when I went via national, when challenges are coming, because there are always challenges. We had our own challenges, Coach Jozi FM. It's just that people don't know the Ba2cada, the
and
final
they made
product.
us so strong, you know.
Yeah.
I'm saying those challenges made us
so strong. And those challenges that people are going through even now. But at least we had to go through some of them. But one thing that I will always tell people, when you get an opportunity like that, it's a platform for you to learn, to go to the other level, to the next stage, my brother. So for me, it was a university of radio for me. That is why Jozi FM will always be in my heart, because I am what I am today. Braka renyetse rekile matlo rentseng through Jozi, because if never got that opportunity, I don't think people Ba2cada.
And I must say, Mpomhlong is still doing a great job there.
Yeah, and Chomane.
Yeah, and Chomane, they are kicking butt. You know, Jozi FM is still there.
No, he's doing a great
but
job.
It's a good thing, you know.
He's doing a great job. I mean, even back then when I was there, in Elianale, Tsepo Mahanye, and clearly there's something good that
Tsepo Mahanye is a practicing lawyer now.
Yeah, I was actually. Let me take you back a bit. When I went for auditions, I was told by Tsepo Mahanye that there are auditions because I was with him here, Kotla singing Weko Vista.
Oh,
yeah. So somebody I'm you know, that's the station manager or programs manager Jozi FM. So Nekim Shop all the times. I even gave him a demo. I thought I said it's a demo. That guy, Kisho, he came back to me after about 8 months, and he only told me, "Say the audition, no worry." That demo I didn't even listen to it. So when it's your time, my brother. So maybe I demo it was not my time. But when we met, let's say, happy because nekem hlopa ke mona campus. Hey. We met again Serkopana bathroom with her. Arrange plus the auditions today. Today, yeah, I had to call out Tiaka or Renton. Tonlate, Giftana Zwagale. I remember I was writing a test that day, then I came to auditions. So my way to Jozi FM, it was made possible by Tsepo Mahanye. And as I get a favor, my brother, I went through the right channels. Today, when I did audition. Mind you, this guy since 8 months ago, I don't do audition, boy, and I went, and then from there on.
So people need to persevere in life.
We have to,
if something is meant for you, it will eventually come.
It will come, no matter after how long. And sometimes when we talk, because onahana sole grand, and people think, you don't understand. You have for Rumamel, and I understand sometimes you can't really understand there because at that time you need this opportunity now. But things don't happen now, my brother. They take time. And if it's yours, if it's meant for you, it will come.
It just will happen.
It will happen. It will happen. So basically, that's me, Jozi FM, my brother. That was my way into the industry. And I remember there was a time when I feel I'm ready now. But that was me. These things, my brother, is not about you. That time radio, there was a time I felt, after a year, I felt like, no. You remember kina kuile bo Mandisa, Dlamini bavaya baya bo Wire Kaya. You remember the late
people joining commercial.
And
there was a whole lot of pressure.
I remember Mandisa via
and you'll talk at the balcony.
What avaya. I remember Tsepo Matrisa Utiaka Lena Super Sport or Tola Chance. You remember Matrisa?
Oh man,
you remember Matrisa?
So
yeah, it's late now.
Yeah.
Tsepo got an opportunity And sometimes no one check on it. Hey, Marina, I think a blind to fit our two. I grew in child only one. Yeah. Marina, no. So now
you were doing afternoon drive whilst Donald, the guy.
I still remember the lineup, boss. The 6 to 9 was Zulu Boy. You remember?
6 to 9 a.m.
a.m.
Yeah.
I'll give you 6 to 6. It was Zulu Boy, 6 to 9.
Yeah.
It was Donald, 9 to 12.
Yeah.
It was Lungile Masondo, 12 to 3.
Yeah.
It was myself, 3 to 6.
Yes.
I remember 6 to 7 or 6 to 8.
Talk something.
To talk, then sports, Kawatile. Then there was Monsojang,
that talk.
You remember? You remember?
With Prince.
Yes.
And then Botina go 9 to 12.
9 to 12. That was a powerful lineup, my brother.
Strong lineup.
That was a strong lineup. And like I said, weekends, then Kibo Endru Bomamboma. Hence I say I still maintain that there was no one without Jozi FM. No one. So back then that lineup is still, that 6 to 6 Motlonyaka is still the best ever lineup that I was part of in my career.
You sometimes feel goosebumps. I was listening to Fen Masango, and then he will play a particular song at that slot I was doing, and then he'll say, these are the songs were played by Rich. I was like, those were the days.
Both fans with due respect, but they came after. You remember, they came after.
Yeah.
But what I like about a few of them that I still know that, some of you guys paved the way for them. You remember,
that's true.
You paved the way in terms of who changed our radio, man. Radio, Jozi FM changed radio landscape in a way, or even. Le house 100% Kasingamla, but you can come and rock and appeal to.
We changed that mentality together with Khabzela. You don't open the mic and speak English, you know.
And that thing, my brother, maybe some people. Some people banka. But it changed the whole landscape, the whole picture radio. That is why Bofen Masango now, I believe, they are benefiting more than we were, more than we were.
A good thing,
You understand? But you must be proud, Kauru. You guys paved the way. And actually, the guys don't even need to go and Balo DJ. Only
That's true.
Only but there were people before them that paved the way. Up until mobile LinkedIn now. Now can allow bonale banaba example 3 to 6. I mean didn't change now. Can allow bona radio has invested the station has invested so much more bona to their brands in putting them out there. Rona back then you were putting yourself out there. No weekend about South Africa Thokoza Park on a festival. Kara Jozi guy microphone ki rock. Bana. Now they've got the team, you can tell, they've got the team behind them that is putting them out there, which is good because they're not going to change it and they must take use of it, because these things, they come and go. They come and go.
And then fast forward to 1996, like we were speaking about when the time should come, it will actually. And then you were headhunted.
2006.
2006. You were headhunted.
Hey, because I'm dollar. 1996.
2002. No, man. 1996, it was the second year of Jozi FM. Yeah, you came in at 2004, and then 2006, Lesedi.
I was headhunted.
Yeah, but what happened? Ubanoxville and then Gwenzagalin. Because Bologo was Kanel Gutangatabang.
But never snatch chance. Never snatch chance. Nobody had a chance to Jozi FM. If you wanted talent, whether you from YFM, the management or Metro, or any radio station, if you wanted talent, you need to go to Jozi. So the advantage that I had, I was the only one presenting Gasoto back then. Go Jozi. So the plan, now when I started, I wanted to go to Jozi FM. And that's what I'm always telling all these aspiring radio presenters, that when you go to a community radio station, have a plan. Where do you want to see yourself? That is why you find Babang Hafitlara, Zulu, Sotho, English, on a show. Hadi your radio station you wanna if ubatla ya ukhozi tshwantse o tle mo
there's a show to cause
ukhozi la nkutlo we can mix as a community radio station, but have your core language. So Lesedi FM, I think they had me there, because I didn't tell Tupa, my brother. I remember there are 3 to 6 in it, so I get twice back there. But in Nani Kitsiba, Twasa yeah ka tshela thupa mo leng teng but most way to mona ke never look so that was the attitude that we had. So Lesedi FM had no choice, but the opportunity came when you remember the Renal studio da go Protea
yes,
you remember
yes,
Relatability Fridays Protea Gardens Relatability Fridays that Chomane was there.
Okay.
Yeah, he was there. So Naka broadcaster fella, I was not even aware. I create molo broadcaster fella in then he told Netisi was there. Rayman Ntwana is good to copa numbers are high and stuff. Netisi azwakala ona Rayman ona time am tsebe.
Yeah.
Na time ale batlandi number. Wa bona da ding ya usichome mona. Kira ke man time ale ware. Aya ke motsebe ka lebi.
Ubuthi nkae no mobani number.
What told? Ah come guy because I tsebe hore radio has taught me you don't know who's listening.
Yes.
And I'm to sometimes well I read the number nje, but when something is meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Kakanta te Chomane di number next at Kavur ke fanta te Chomane. Gra file time ada, mo file time ale. War busy ka show sharp. 2 days after, one phone. Rayman ki kupile number tsa well Chomane. So I could hear the voice. Oh kupile number tsa ka go I no Friday in ka tolerate ke time ale. No man, now I'm just a presenter, but I'm so excited and happy to see you growing like this. I've been listening to you for the past 2 years. I feel already know to go to the next level. Mar, I'm not promising you anything. People gaya di boss attack. Sharp, it was Sunday. No, thank you so much. In Monday, young phone
Chomane.
Yo, dog. Monday, young phone Remvetu. Programs manager, station manager. Akriba blog. Aribata chubata he. Batlo umamela. Otude bapakile Southgate da. Akiri before dina go tsetsa boni audio bouquet what. So abankutlu gara. They had to drive. Ke bona ba bloma Southgate da carrying or something. So one child bazwakala sa David. Please
make sure
don't change anything.
Yeah,
the way just be yourself. My brother, not 3 to 6 I haven't forgot to those guys, but then they're tupa. I never forgot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Naka sharp normal show, same energy, same excitement. Later that day, I got a call from the station manager, Lesedi FM, Tate Pula Mutibu. Reman, what's the numbers out? Chomane, can we meet tomorrow? Robala, Garden Court, Mill Park, what. My man, I went there. I still remember I went go Mill Park and I training session ya gift go na gift ubotsa lezola ne really 3 zola 7. Yeah. I think a night before the Robert Hazola or something. So the following the go Melville. The Robert da then was saying rakapa gift jiming ya meeting wa ka karenelo wa 12 or 1 I can't remember. Then I went with them down. My man, I fit a contract say dutsi. I can't bala lo bala. I can fit a contract dutsi.
Where born?
Ore mona go born ma go tlile maobane this and that. You're recommended by Ntate Chomane, but what we hear we're impressed. If fully interested, ha re batlegetse di back and forth renal contract na za ke bale
mana sa check ukuthi
because back then and I'm happy in fact I never had problem the issue study nyoko go to Jozi FM. I was never the guy leng hore ke a salka or se strike. I remember la no it was strike ne setswa ke senior guys, but obviously be part of the team, but in a zero now
Ba2cada ngata strike
so then dading you machita strike but strike well bar lwanela but we want to go on air because we're still young dintwana na Jozi ke vaile ke khola 1.5 when I left Jozi FM. I didn't even see this contract maybe it's gonna be better than that. It was not even the issue of Nyoko, but knowing that to sell to the bigger audience.
Yeah, but things changes, Ba2cada. As you can see, maybe you must have read, there's a story of Penny who just joined Jozi. She just joined Jozi.
Yeah.
She's doing mid-morning.
I saw that. I saw.
And I just took time to
Yeah.
listen. She's actually good.
Oh,
you know? Yeah,
umnati.
she is. Yeah,
Yeah.
she
No
is.
proper. She's
yeah,
in the
proper.
station.
Maka headhunt uMpomhlongo.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to emphasize to actually see.
No, na ke vaile. No, let me. No. Ke startile ka 1.5 Jozi. Ke vaile ka 4.5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me rectify that.
Yeah.
When I started, it was 1.5. Then the way Neki pusha ka teng, I remember they called me in to say we are in Bomhlong, we are impressed ka Spanish how. Then I went to 4.5. I remember when I bought my first car, Corsa.
Yeah.
Ke rekile ka Jozi FM. Ne ke khola 4.5, yeah.
Yo,
Then
Khabzela by a cause.
yeah, ka pa cause. I ke lo rona ne ke le Khabzela light.
Yeah. Khabzela lights.
Back then, yeah. Okay. So ke vaile ke le on 4.5. I only saw my salary habang gaya qeta o sign. Zola ke na re wena ska ka thofela bala pele in contract what right now I'm just excited to go. Amaritsa ke bona di figures then. Ke ga no ntwana. Ke sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp.
But take us through the emotions. Now you're coming from that hotel Libozola. Now you need to go back to Tebo Mahang Limpopo.
Hey.
Hooray guys, it was nice to be here.
Hey, Mara, they were so happy for me.
Yeah.
I think the two Libona, even though they never said that to me before, they always felt that this boy is ready for the next stage. Yeah. I never tell a tupa, my brother, man. Never tell a tupa. People will tell you those 2 years. What you was a rope? They will tell you, yeah. So, Libona, they were expecting it, to be honest. Because I remember from then, I came back to come and see them. Or from the meeting, I came back for the show. Then the Kikopa Wana Mpole, Dr. Mhlongo, Mr. Mahangi, to come and break the news to them. They were so happy, my brother. They were so happy for me. Hence, I'm saying, Bona, I believe they always felt like Antoine Celery, you know, Antoine Celery. They were so happy because I remember it was Tuesday. I went back Tuesday. It was Wednesday. I went back to go and do the show Wednesday. My last show was Friday.
Okay.
Between Wednesday and Saturday, TS Records even organized me a farewell party. The way Jozi FM was so powerful, we pumped that thing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, my farewell party. Saturday it was full house at that Thokoza Park. Full house. TK Niza, Lisbuba. Because of the relationship, man, they knew the role that I also played, a little role that I also played for TS Records, you know. So those guys say, it's a farewell party. Artists free of charge will bring everything, stage, sound, in. So Jozi FM became part of that. That was my farewell party, and till now, my brother, I still have good relations with Jozi FM because of the platform I was given, and they know the type of person I am. I've never given them any. Okay, na little to bad into one. I get it. It's a little famous. Now can I decade about Kav? How can I dopes about Kav?
But you never hear Ba2cada saying, Mricho, I'll tell you, Lona, is a fan.
Never. They will tell you, never. I've never been that guy. I was the boy Limori. Urata this thing I yet. So they were so happy, my brother. And now, I can still see them. That day, they were just happy for me to say, Ntwana, we always felt ready to go to the next stage. Then it happened, my brother. I started Jozi. I started Lesedi FM 2006, September. From then up until now.
Do you remember who was doing the afternoon drive before, just before you came here?
Lesedi. Twasa.
Oh,
at that time, Twasa was on TV. As a Gem Eli presenter, and also doing 3 to 6. So she was so powerful. Then so the market Lesedi's got about 4.2 million listeners. The whole 4.2 I ain't say market was but let me tell you, my brother, one thing that made it so easy for me. I remember my first week in jail. All my calls are about phone in
Yes. Welcome you
Ba2cada. So I think Lily said Libone power. So when I started there, Twasa was doing 3 to 6. Then we co-presented. We did it for 2 years.
Okay.
Then bamu remove, then I was alone.
Okay.
Then I was alone. But my brother, I still say, I was just so ready through what I've learned more kasi. I was ready not only on the microphone, even more strate. Jozi FM, one thing that taught me, Lestrada. Once you can make it go Soweto, you can make it anywhere. Lebu streetwise, kore strata. Obe smart. I learned all that more Soweto through Jozi FM. So when I got national platform, they say smart. Too much. Even the way I was thinking, nekibona hala hore ntwana isipane Soweto na kwetelele. So I think that's one thing that has made me to, I mean, Kishaile afternoon drive on a national platform for 14 years straight. It has never happened, my brother. Bo fresh ba etsa bo ma 9. Well matata. Boss boo ba etsa bo ma. I'm the only one in the whole country till now on a national platform. 3 to 6. Linda's Beer did it for Boma 12 years or so. Nah. 14 years straight so. And in that 14 years, I think I came to the National Radio Awards. It's about 7. In that 14 years, through everything that I learned to go kasi, and even my presentation style. In irritate about what I understand, but if you can check now, all these 3 to 6 boys, especially by Tsankabo Soto, they all want to doing that. Ba2cada. There's nothing wrong. The only thing that I took now from both the late Khabzela is the element of blockchain, element of relatable, element ya sharp way yetsa nyoko ka mo yetsang ka teng, but we are still relatable mo batho. You understand? Because this industry of ours, once re kena, people think we are these superstars and le rona idlala hlonza rona. You understand? But one thing, if you can ask me, Khabzela, I learned to be relatable. Kore, autia impona ra ibona hore nka ringa le yona uthi no. That's true. Wang understand?
Because I was about to ask Uguti, how do you make it to be that humble?
Yeah.
You know, when you explain it, relatable.
Yeah.
People can actually talk to you, even go to mall sing.
Yeah.
Want to say, hey, Ba2cada, hey, Ba2cada, ringa now, Baksabs.
You know, before the late Khabzela passed on, I had an opportunity ya home mona 3-4 shows. Ki yamare, kilo musheba fela Kowai.
Yeah.
I was a big fan on radio. His presenting style, I now I'm a fast-paced type of a guy.
Yeah, now relaxed, but
relaxed. I understand. Yeah. But what I liked from him, he was very, very relatable. And Ospanali so-called Ba2cada.
Yeah.
Mari.
Turning them around.
Bamu respect through span. Asuru abatlata in street smart. Bamu respect through span. So I took that from that man to say, this guy untwembu mari unsa tshwere kasi usipotjwe ndane mari unsa tshwere kasi because his fan base in Elakasi. Even an ordinary guy wa car wash will tell you about Khabzela. A CEO like an officing will tell you about Khabzela. One understand? So that's what I took to say the market market to you if Kenya office no, I must be relatable. If pair on the table with a CEO, I must be relatable. If pair konendale majita must be relatable. That's what I took from him and I ran with that. And that thing, my brother, I want to tell all these other boys, it's out because now people are not even how limnat ababoni le how simnat ababoni because you are this guy who elingore. So now na problem yana nyugo already told us because that's challenges. Nobody can see that because umutua consistent fella. So that's what I took from him, and it has actually assisted me to be where I am today because that's the same formula that I'm still using even now. Go Lesedi FM. Lesedi FM, their audience is huge. It's bigger audience. Rekena, hohle monana, but those things that I've learned and applied them also I'm applying them nationally now and they're still working for me. Yeah.
But would you say also being an advocate for local music also helped you?
Too much.
Yeah, and we come with that from that community element. Yeah.
Too much. Hence I'm saying if always
because I remember a lot of musicians they used to love you.
Blind. That's what actually has helped me too. You know, back then in Elena Kwabo Kalawa, 999, TS, Majitaba almost in Elishumzak. But the very close friend of mine in Lesma, Alaska.
Yeah.
He's the guy that actually Ana Kenya Majitim, because you must understand as a DJ, as a radio presenter, artists they all need a low end, you need them. Yes. So kick it because we don't want what's a new interviewer, a big star. Mari, the question if there's really
there's no that relation.
Understand. Yeah. So now we're lucky, and we learned that those things from Lo Namajitabakening before to say if over relationship with the guys outside Span, it becomes very easy. How about Isaka Span? People can relate. So less so like Majiting, I was, and by then Mutunonto Rata Hoya. Body launching, then Galomena, Olobona, Habaspa, Namajita. We became very close, Majita. So Lesma Ada opened the door for me for the artists. Yeah, that's when Ba2cada started to Ntwana Kaufel. Even now, my relationship with the speaker, my relationship with Arthur, my relationship, it's on another level because it started way back then. Yeah. Because they knew what I can contribute to my relationship. I also knew what they can contribute. So relationship in itself, I respect them because they know the boy, we know we can rely on him. Then now I know I can say, but I been not the first one other than this thing. I can, that relationship. So into it's a blind, and also Majita Rona are back then. They were very streetwise. So it's coming back to the question now. Yabo Hambo, Lebo Embo. We also now I also learned it from Majita and Elichomitaka as the artist. You know, when you check both speaker, I'm not. Skawa jacha bashebile so. I'm not. But they never talemal. But they understand strata. They understand the value of the next person. So we learned from Ba2cada. If Ba2cada akaba so humble lebo batu, who am I? Nagile Ba2cada nyana fitla no. So we learned those elements from Bona. Each and every one or I can take this. Or Robi, I can take this. Or Brashebelez, I can take this. Oh ma. Then you mold your career around that. Then you push, my brother. Yeah. That is why I could easily get 14 years on a national platform because Nekelin Twana, but in Mondonel. Yeah.
You know what you're saying. How I so wish the guys who are coming up to be on the spotlight nowadays to hear what you say.
It is a lab.
Yeah, because and then because you Lomuntu lo actel. Mawuthi checka izolo bona umuntu ontswembu ukudlula yena and that person was so humble. But we need to learn. We need to learn.
Like Ochone, we need to encourage them more. And stuff. But we need to encourage them more. Not only the artist, even radio presenters know. No reach us at Zebe. I don't think he will act the very same way and I'll act like. Even by now. So I think it will change, my brother. But they'll come alright. They are celebrities, my brother. Even this young artist, you can't tell them anything. You can't.
You can't.
Hip hop. You can't. But I just tell myself for it. It's a learning process for them. I just hope it's covered too late because sometimes if you learn forever, then it's too late. I just learned they can enjoy it now, but come back to their senses. My brother. The job that we are doing, there's nothing special about it. It's a shop writers. The only difference, that's the only difference, but doesn't make us special in any way. And if you have that attitude, it will to my brother. So now I've got people bailing hore I could never act bigger than them, especially when so humble. There's no way now I can go to the next level. So I learned so much from them, and I'm keeping it that way, and it's working for me, my brother. So if the formula is working, keep on
just
it. Just keep on it, my brother. That is why we are still relevant now. Now I'm still gigging the radio platform till now. Till now. Why? Because we formula rastika mo yona ra move, because this industry are a blind. You know, man. Gapa baba.
Yeah, finally disc.
Gapa baba. Yeah. We won't mention names. There are people more talented than us.
But
yaba gapa along the way. Maybe because of yona you are just this big. Why now you think you are so big than anyone else? But life will humble you, my brother. That is why I say let's keep it. Hurry, keep it simple. Even le had into the bed.
Yeah, so ungabona ka.
Skabona. But like kena mo voyo si higiri Copa Biara.
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce que ka ba le problème? But last time when I know the champagne, what happened? Yeah, so keep a standard in that. Yeah.
Let's talk about your accolades. I know that there are 2 hours that you've won with them. That is consecutively with MTN as the best radio presenter or radio DJ at that time. It was 2013,
I've got 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. 2012. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
I took another one, 17, 5, and I took the last one, 2021.
Imagine.
Yeah.
The power of radio.
No, I took 3 best afternoon drive presenter nationally, and I took 4 best afternoon show. Yabu 8, which is the special one for me. In Ebitwa DSTV Viewers Choice Mzansi Awards. Viewers Choice. On my category Tibo Touch.
Yeah.
Ke anelem doda. Tibos Mukweli. Yeah. Ke Touch, ke Tibos. Ke anelem doda, ke Fresh and myself. 4A.
I'm a bomb.
The big 4A. The Shalika English. Never. Aye. With due respect. With due respect. Keboni to be honest, my brother.
Yeah, no, I like the confidence.
Keboni so it's about the nominees. Refresh, I respect him so much. Touch, I respect him so much. Tibos, I respect him. Anel, I respect her so much. Then I was the 5th one. Zanz. It's not even the chance.
Yeah, take my chance.
4A Shaka English, Shaka Soto. Newspapers. How about the towards the event? How number one profiler? My profile only this 4.
Yeah.
I
know the media influence.
Work at this 4. Keraya, Globa Shokaba. I work at this 4 in. I think the one that still stands on my head, Tikia Wanyana Umonso, Selima Tunzi.
Okay.
But this category is so competitive. These 5 guys that are nominated here, the big guns. There's Tibo Taj, there's Tibos, there's Anelem Doda, there's DJ Fresh, and this other guy.
This other guy
came. Go Selima Tunzi. Abba beats us all. And this other guy. So this other guy came like, all right.
Tata my chance.
All right. My brother. The nominees are. And this other guy, which is me. Hala, number 5. And the winner is.
Yo!
Boss. Kara, come on, I think they really sent in convention center. Kara. The whole house stood up. The whole house stood up. I'm like, okay, only what the other guy. So it comes back to the issue, yeah. My brother, if into you shebile, and how it's about stories out, don't ever look at the next person in room. Don't ever. I could have doubted myself because of opinion.
Yeah.
Just one person. As I'm pitching Galibito, I'm giving a.
Maybe you were intimidated. No, you were not.
Never. And again, keep street martisani bone buakabona. Rich Twala, my brother. I always felt hore I'm relatable than Chomane kaufe. With due respect. I always felt check a touch America, South Africa, it's in between. I got fresh. I got a fresh. It's in between then. Tibos, I like him. My reach, I felt originally reach here a buyer than your high.
Regional station.
With due respect, my brother. Anna credentials, it's application like him. One understand. So this other guy, I believe I represent Kasi and also represent graduate them from Kasi to another level, because we can't be representing Kasi forever. We must represent Kasi but also be able to show Kasi that we can the boardroom. So I felt I was that type of guy. I represent the hopeless through the microphone. Even if I can also show them something. Life I feel can go somewhere. So I felt I relate to everyone. So when I took it, I was not shocked. I knew it, but the respect, I think, in the industry came that award. That's when I realized, Ba2cada so. My brother, I got standing ovation. I got standing ovation, and you could see they were expecting it. And also, from a vernacular radio station, it was big for the language. I wanted to say, next Lesedi, somebody says English here high. We can't all speak Sesotho. You understand? But right, it's okay. English wherever. But that on itself doesn't mean they are better than you. When coming to this thing, and at
so
now I always felt
Ba2cada, I mean, people have voted. You know, the media influence, never mind.
That is why I'm saying, then that is why I know when I reach. We get disturbed, easy things. How can a social media in here? 90 people can talk positive things about you. Only I want to have one so so we don't check how many people out of 10, as long 8 people, 8 2 years sharp. So just one article, one opinion. I always knew now because I believed in the talent, and what I like, it was in the hands of the people. People voted, my brother. So that's the one award I believe
it's close to heart.
Close to heart. Why? Because it also showed PBS radio station presenters by its home languages to say English is for all. Yeah, we can't all be working go metro, go 5 FM, go. How sharp a story, my brother. People will relate. That is why I'm so. That one, it's closer. Not saying that others are not, but that one, it actually showed. Because when I died in when you wake up, people think I think it's the attitude, as presenters,
But going back to home, Butsabe, now you are big, Ba2cada. Tamalako, Lela Tugu, Yakumula Lela Tugu, Alumsindaba Zakos, Zoposa Mada, Zovaya so South Internship or Zoya Emaboni. So, Litini time again now. So,
number one
fan.
Happening. Number one fan. My brother, you should understand that thing. never sa utlwi Jozi FM.
Yeah.
So now we'll always go back ke jwetse le magita hore ke a chisa Soweto ba ga.
I can
Ka
imagine.
chisa kwa ga yo tlela ka ditori wa bona. So even the parents tsaka was the same thing. Hore ke a chisa ka kwa. Ai wena ing. So when it happened and the way it happened ko Lesedi my brother in the era in the past 20 years 18 years that I've been there. No one is even coming closer to the accolades taken on more industry. No
Not
one.
just Lesedi. The
But
industry as a whole.
fair. No one. So I'll talk about Bana Bekis Panal Lebo. No one. So I became an instant hit, Kara Kodlaji. Instant. But I'll always go back to fame. Akaitseba asigili Lesedi FM. I had my own fame through Jozi FM. So when I went that side to a bigger audience, already nesekutseba fame ke. So that is why Azanke Jedi Poso Azanke. I became too popular, Kara. Too popular. Too popular, my brother, because no tell two boss. And what I was doing on radio, afternoon show, something that has never happened to go, especially called Lesedi FM. So I was just this instant hit. The listener CD rata till now, my brother. When you mention my name, they will tell you those people. So as I am fame, but what I like, ile anka our surname, the value, the parents it's to another level.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
It took, like also ke ngwana mama ngasa fola line bo di funeral mo sa kena fe tseba ke ngwana ma. So that's what I like, seeing your parents ba smile you understand. Sometimes when I lo ya let's say ke ile mall le maoledi, I still remember that day back then ngile kaya shipa ye ngwenyana mo molong le maoledi re na le funeral the following day, so go lo reka dinthonyana. My brother I must stand still. Stand. My early days since I fitla Lesedi. Stand still. I still remember that moment till now. But like she even cried. Like, hey man,
what are you doing?
Okay, that is powerful so. So kids are not those memories to say. Now they are proud. Now you can be able to can be able to assist the Kotlu. You can be able to it changed a lot of things. Hence I'm saying even in Tuana years at this thing. Yes, it's a passion about our shy, but my brother, this microphone can change your life. Can change the life of even those that are around you. So now basically that's what it did for me. And it's on the moment it's a champagne flow to say yes. I just like yesterday simply because of the talent. So famous Zanging Shape Azang and like it chokere Gladlinda I finally chose Momorelembanga Free State review. So my shwaba wena Jozi Bonana Drapaya Free State review. So I was under the spotlight Parazange Pais. Never till now. Sharp dintho tsa machita tlaba teng tsa wa bona mare tse lahlang tsa re ke o le sata uwe mo le ke o le asa spanning ke o le ke di drugs ke o le selling azange be le problem fana next till now.
It's Happy Dayz on podcast. We're still talking about the good times of Ba2cada, and they're still continuing because we are Happy Dayz, and Happy Dayz are still here. Right here. So we're continuing. We're just gonna go to our feature with Zayda as Swakaruda as we looking at the street. I'm calling it Down on the Street with Wade on the Street.
The buzz of the city. What inspires art.
Salam ba la 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 oh yeah. Happy Dayz podcast competitinos over mocha. Turning your story into glory. You know my
the formula Eswakarota Zeta Brits. And you know when you see this face, baby, what time it is. It's time for word on the streets. And what better way to do it other than including the public themselves? I mean, I'm trying to put to my sisters. And today we're going to talk about a topic that happens every single day la esauta. It's bombing wama ATM. So I want to know from my sister, what's your take on bombing wama ATM? Konala. How does it affect you?
In the way for mama ATM, affect her as okay. I feel good as in a community self assist kabangeli ngezinto eziningi ezenzakala like for mama ATM, because for example ngihlala 2 kilometers away from a shopping center or a mall, and then for ATM yam it's only few steps away. If by pomile I have emergency sekufanele manje ngigibela taxi ngiyofuna ATM eduze, or if I'm not driving then it's a problem. So at the same time asisicabangeli, but okunye futhi engikubona ngendaba yama-bombing ama-ATM, I think into like it's just intelligent, because I don't think kunabantu abangazi ukuthi ngahamba ngiyobhoma i-ATM ngingazi ukuthi what do I need to do. So it shows ukuthi it's an inside job, which is wrong at the same time because abantu abazicabangeli.
Umphakathi actually it's getting affected noba we need to get access to our ATMs. Especially like 24 hours. You never know when you need money, because emergency is an emergency. So lento engenzeka ukuthi kube ne security. They must build up security for our ATMs, whereby, let's say, a cage. So when you need to have access to that, then you need to put your fingerprint on. Then that will, I think it will help a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
They must build a cage, like say at night, must have value, and then in order for you to have access, then you need to put a fingerprint. So
so awucabanga ukuthi mhlambe kwalibona labantu laba ababhomayo bazobe banayo access cause bazobe bana fingerprint lawo.
Yeah, obviously for security reasons, access, once you put your fingerprint there and then you get in, angithi izovala. Yeah, it's like lama boom yabona lawo ungena, you push your fingerprint and you angena, and then kusuka lapha iyavala ngithi. Like it's a control,
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's a very bad situation in my ATM, because now if I'm not near the mall, I have to catch a paid taxi, go to another place, or because bus mosh. There's nothing air nice and I let you put my ATM. You see, they take us. This cat sabo, this cat say to some shagala. Sometimes you saw no game more. This is cat. Gula my ATM, more securing with anything can happen.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous.
Yes, because now I'm around.
Yeah, maybe I'm around there. It's very dangerous.
What you are funding my legal and get a wrong because Babulati now Parat. Maybe by Molly, I said do say.
So I say uthi wena bangabhoma.
No, that is wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong. Just ukuthi yabona thina sikhala elokishini asina mali. Mawufuna 50 rand mele uyimall. Mawufuna 20 rand mele uyimall. Is wrong.
Manje ke wena uthini? Yini isixazululo salento le? Ingalungiswa kanjani?
Mele yizame security. Like ihambe la kunama ATM khona ibeke or amaphoyisa. I don't know anything else ukuthi bazame ukuxazulula le ngaba. Yeah,
no, I hear you. Okay, no ngiyakuzwa bhuti wami. So kahle isombululo sithiwa akuthola ama security for each and every ATM ukuze kuzoba safe nyana kuphephe. And I feel like mhlambe vele yisi isixazululo because almost 2 people now said the very same thing. Kodwa wena ohleli lapho sengisho wena obheke mina uthini? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Ngayo yonke lento sikhuluma ngayo khona manje, because I know for a fact you have your own opinion. As a Happy Dayz on podcast, we welcome each and everyone's view, each and everyone's opinion. You know ukuthi is welcome. Comment down below. Akukho kunye ngizokusho guys. Phela khona lapho.
All right, it's Happy Dayz. We're back, and thanks to Zayda as Wakaruda. It's down on the street with Wade on the street. We continue with a very nice discussion with Ba2cada on Happy Dayz, and we're enjoying and celebrating. We're giving him the flowers he deserves.
Nice one. Nice one.
Yeah, around.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I take a phone to say Ba2cada zwakala automatically cover that in your zwakala.
And Rich, let me tell you, I don't do many interviews, my brother.
I see.
I don't. I don't do many interviews, and it depends. The relationship they work, my brother.
Yeah.
That is why I always say first impressions. The way we present Tanka Temba to. Like I was panela in the next 10 years. You can imagine how no treated a bed. You meet me now. So it's a meta relationship. Even then now, not only on your side. Even then now, you can imagine if you're never going to take a call and say so it's important to make sure that but let's mind the relationship situation. And I'm happy to be here, my brother.
Yeah, but what didn't Chomane mean like after seeing Gute? I really hasn't my guts were telling me the right thing. This guy
I still respect him till now. He's a very close family friend now. Because I had to take my parents away, and he changed my life through that phone call fella. So I still respect him, and Hore Kilenjen when coming to radio. So for him to be able to unscout, it's humbling, my brother. It's almost 20 years later, but I still have the same respect. He's so proud to Kanna, my brother. He's so proud because when I got the opportunity, like a spa. And the microphone the opportunity is a buyer beyond radio. Some of the things he's a big businessman now because we to Chomane. So we learn to say, okay, this microphone you the opportunity to buy. How can we then utilize it for other opportunities? Because if really more fella for fame doesn't pay bills, my brother. But this microphone, this platform, it will be any other opportunities. So it's another thing that I learned from Chomane. Yeah.
And I know that also at the time he was a premier of the Free State, Dayz.
Yeah.
Also, there was a part where he was really honoring you.
Yeah,
one of
he
the
did.
most influential people.
Young people in the province.
Yeah.
Actually, in the whole province. In the whole province. And I want to say thank you very much to him, man. Why? Because I'm not a politician. I'm a radio guy. Mari, he gave some of us the belief and the trust to say there are people that are looking at Spanish Sahel. Because what he did to give me award the most influential young person in the province was not only through what I was doing more radio, was also off radio, many other things. I'll make an example. I've got a show, baby, that's Happy Hip Hop Show. It's Happy Hip Hop Show, Makufe.
Yes.
I've been doing it for the past 10 years. That is where I came up with the concept to say, Rona Free State, so Tuba Itzibaka, Kwaito, Northwest, there is Motswako, Gomo, KwaZulu Natal. Rona Free State, what do we have? We've got nothing. Then I came up with the concept as Sesotho hip hop. Or gents, Repanka Sesotho. They rapper only Sesotho. Then I sold the idea, go Makufe, they bought to the idea. That show, it gets sold out every year. Got 10,000 people. Got 90% they are only Free State artists. It's a Repanka Sesotho only. Only. That platform as we speak now in Tsitsebo Tatestana, in Tsitsebo Mets, in Tsitsebo Frog, in Tsitsebo Malume Vector. That's the movement that I started. So I changed the mindset there. Radio is powerful, my brother. If you want to change the country or the world, you take over radio TV. So I used it to influence. We can influence say a whole Free State to say, Rona, we've got nothing in Care Road. Today, as we speak, Sesotho se fashioning, Boston are taking it to another level. I don't want to say I cannot thing Boston. No. They were doing their own thing. But I came not 10 years ago and formalized everything and say, guys, re pusha ka ntwe the talent of Free State in sa kene mo Makufi I pushed to re kene ka Tshepi is the only show e betsang ka 100% local artist bere etsa di guests tse few nyana fela it's the only show e betsa 10,000 people every year today Bostana bo Vector bo Mambaja ka Sesotho now Sesotho se mamelwa everywhere
it's an in thing
now bontate Magashule ba ratile that thing or this boy una influence to these young people because kilaka ikenya ka yaba movement soccer same thing I've got 15 years against a soccer tournament already as we speak we've got over 15 kids that started there Badalam Pro side that was scouted there at my games even Neo Maema one of the biggest players Siko Sundowns he started there he was scouted there ke Bloemfontein Celtic Academy babangata selo after once played for Pirates ba nkuera kasi that ke sona strata sele se ke buang ka sona re Soweto sile san ruta dintho tse paya tse ding ka dinka ka lo di implementa kasi monna ke I mean you remember back then on Elebo Godfrey Moloi tournament so I took the same concept and took it Kodladleng why because go Botshabelo lona le ba bona mohlaena bo Dr. Khumalo bo man rona re ba bone every day so I took the scouts tsenana ka ba isa kasi ka fa dintwana platform we are celebrating 16 years this year with that tournament that tournament on the last day we get almost 20,000 people at the grounds.
Yeah.
So
it's the Ba2cada games.
Ba2cada games. Yeah. So up through Ba2cada games, it's a team called the General FC with a very good friend of mine, Kamoelo Mukocha. And they represent a Free State, Connect Bank Cup. We had over 20,000 people.
Where are you now at Motsepe League?
We might be going to provincial finals. We're just waiting for something from provincial finals to national playoffs. Hadin Todika Vashap, we might be playing first division in next season. So that team itself, my brother, Babo Onahore, when coming to youth empowerment, take a spanner as well. We've got about 17 boys that are staying full time, Kotla House. Bekiba, Bakhafe Babamba Kenale school, Bakhafe like in Nalka, So those things, Kaufela. This boy, when coming
I saw it was this thing about the fees must fall.
Yeah.
And then you actually said, let me donate.
I donated, yeah.
Rather to complain.
Yeah, I donated to my brother during Fees Must Fall campaign. Because I had a nightclub in Nalikamo happen next to UOFS, University of Free State. So 95% of our customers in Elima students are there. So rather than groove our fella, we also try to give back. It's not much, but hopefully so all those things, my brother, when I reach then but what's the influence that the boy has the young people, then I think the award was influenced by that. It was influenced by that. So even now, my brother, now I'm doing breakfast show, but my main core is empowerment of young people. In any other way, whether it's sports, music, or kuba battle at the bazar somewhere. That's my main call now. I'm there to assist the next person because I also got an opportunity because I was assisted by someone else.
But now talking about the challenges that our youth are facing right now in Ba2cada out here, because I want to check up in Twanazano, okay, Sinai talent. There's talent,
blind.
But there are certain things like your drugs, influencer, peer pressure, or you've achieved, you're coming all right, and then you find out later on you perish because you find yourself in certain things. Because I'm talking to you right now, you were always emphasizing on the discussion, the issue of to stay clean.
Yeah,
it's very important.
It's very important, and happy depends, man. Blame my gents, it depends, my brother. I won't mention names. They give all but what's belang the cocaine but it was up to me whether I can a follower or I can follow. So the drugs, especially this industry. Let me not say myself. Industry. The mofel, the close, they just here. it's up to wena, my brother. It's up to wena hore o batla o etsa eng. People ba batla o fita in, my brother. People wants to fit in. People wants to be celebrities. People wants to be special. And then now they experiment like into the wrong to be special, to fit in, to etsa. The drugs are into anu. Ntwana tse di sketsana na gore bona nna ke re ne ba shaya ka kareng ya ka majita ba banki. If I was weak and I want motho a tla re ke ena lo ena o sharp. Wa bona, it's up to you. So I'm taking it back to them to say, as a challenge to them to say, I want motho a tla o tsubisa di drugs. I want motho a tla o nwesa jwala every day. Wena if only weak you will be weak. And I see bona fela even le majita be re hotseng le bona in the industry. You know, ba ka di talented tsentsweng ba ile ba khawate because of the lifestyle. So it's up to you how you grew up and the wena hore what you want in life. So they will always be there. I always say ke le alcohol industry. I was said ke etsa joke ke rona ibile re thola mahala jo. You know, but if it's not discipline, if you are not disciplined enough to talk about it, Banyana they are here. They are here. If you are not disciplined enough to talk about it, so it's up to an individual. I have a formula. For me, it doesn't have a formula to say, boy, Ronar ne so no, I'll be lying. It's the same challenges since the industry. They are still happening even now. So it's up to an individual, my brother. Lose it's a talented but still. You still go and do the same thing. Ah, my brother. No. No. Ariketse no. Kana le flop tsa ro. But mfana o bona ngore bona na ke tlo khawate wa ibona. Wa ibona. So drugs will always be there. It's up to an individual.
Because you'll find even with good parents or with good parenting, they've molded you very well. But you find you make your own reckless decisions.
We can't blame but we can't blame environment, we can't blame association, it's up to you. If I was weak, but ba na le mabitso a top kore motho aka tshwana nka bua ka bona ka tile mangona yona etsa eng. Hence I always say, my brother, but barata hore ke rata mang as my role model. It's nice to rata motho as a role model, but just take something we rata ho yena right because some role models mfana ha o ka tseba hore o tla ipotsa hore wa o ntse re ke role model, but because people are not perfect, just take what you like from that person and out. I want saying o khawanele tsona tsa hore mfana motho will be your role model up until you dula le yena. Then that's when you will realize sorry fancy bonana it's up to me. It's up to me hore now what do I think life I challenge as well. So don't say that. I'm just saying it's up to you. Otherwise that didn't say tsona tse di tlo dula di teng. It's up to you. It's up to you how you want to use it. If you want to use it, look at sentini or reke di phahlo kora wa pere 325 IS price ya teng. It's up to you if you sebeletse. But that experience has taught me or this industry monate how last forever. This industry boss ne rena le di ntwana tse dinana ke di boss no only di boss ntja hopola fame ya Mandoza ntwana tse dinana di famous hopola fame ya zona
sizona ngisathi ngizotuzona
fame so ntwana tse di famous ke na lo cho
chat ama chance
yo bana hopola fame ya mapaputsi ka rising so reborn fame, my brother, reborn fame and yaba phidisa majita. I mean Mandoza ola phela ke talent ya high. Zolisto wa phela ke talent ya high. Mapaputsi la kena atsama lefatshe ke talent ya high. But today so na batho ba batjha. The new generation, the new era. It's life, it's like that. You understand? So le bona ba ditsebe ntwana tsa teng you think o tshwere no tjena. Utlwa nna ko tšhala ka dintša tse botho mong di tsosa di goosebumps ya bua ka fame ya zola like yo mfana o bua nnete wa bona. So what we see now ka fame ya ntwana is nothing new. Make sure that you spanela so that itlere ha spotlight is tloa ho wena o bontse o le sharp because sona se tloa my brother yeah not only bona even the rona bo radio there was bo mang wa ba Ba2cada same thing is going to happen like ba Ba2cada ba be site go be bo mama but one thing that I'm always praying for kore once that spotlight is tloa
at least to grant
make a grant through the talent in I modimo am feeling yona
so you've used your mic in a proper way
so le bona bo boy ha ke batle ne ka re a di comba right but I'm always emphasizing hore ntwana a se tloa sere for example Majita piano ana le big 2 years ago are they still relevant today no
yeah so for something else
something else so about it's life e jwalo so make sure hore ha tloa o bol sharp o ska to blame about wa bona ska to blame about o khone o ipushetsa guidance tsa hao re push because we are not going to be famous forever.
Yeah. I see there's one quote I want to make, which I'm quoting from your mottos, you know, where you say, I just wanted you to elaborate on it. Yeah. Where you say no one will make things for you.
Yeah.
And one has to go out and do it himself, you know, or herself.
Yeah.
No one owes you anything in life,
but
you owe everything to yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Aish.
Thank you, sir.
So when I was like, Ba2cada.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Which is so true, though.
Ke Majita ba bakae ba filang hore no na le di name tso sa ditsebeng tse filang hore a bo Rich ba le monata ba re keng wa understand e ka ro ba kolota something wa understand mo kasi mo a o qala o thola span also via sentence re re wa ipona and I ne re sokola kaofela e ka re ke a le kolota wa bona so I'm trying to say in life mfana nobody owes you anything ha go koloti if le motho o ka hola le ena so aba popa ka ntwa popang ka yona if asasina nako for you it's up to yena wa bona maybe life is same demand ntho tse pai mara ha o koloti mebra you can also push for yourself obetsela lenya we have made so many enemies you know ka di successful friends tsa rona simply because re aba label or a sale mnate a sa rena sale in as if kana le contract ra kolotana
it's a must
so I'm just trying to motivate ba be leng hore Majita bona na lo popa pela bona hi ha popile ke na kwa high my brother so sometimes depression re kenya depression through success ya batho ba bang because Rich u popile se ke batla go ba rich ke na kwa Rich ntwana so Rich doesn't know you anything you owe it to yourself so Majita mo kasimo ha le hola kaofela ha o qala o nyoloa ka di camera tse o etsang so ipona so as if like wa ba kolota wa understand so that's what ek batlang o kenya hlontsa batho to say nako tsa rona di tleka o tshwana ha ke popile ke etsa ntho tsa ka ke di etsa da maybe I been spend the whole day kaofela ha re sa khona spend the whole day skying ka you disturb o tlo ikenya depression it's unnecessary and I'm not even aware I'm living my life wa bona so congratulate uthi a popile o pushe ha wena o pushe ha mfana e tla kopana mo e kopana e tla no matter after how long e tla kopana e be grand so basically that's what ke yona ntwe ke buang hore ke batho ba kae ba renkeng ke matla o ke
Ba2cada
okay ngangifaka o faka ka mfethu o lontsha nna jwa le nna Lesedi da mara mo khona ngono ka ntwana re bulele nyana o kene we will wa bona but ha sa khona hali doesn't mean ora ko nganyo re tse ding tsa dintho maybe we act big re se big batho mo matawa mo ha re le monatemo ba tshepisa batho ha ngizokufaka kae kana ko hana le power
sengifuna ukuthi Ba2cada ngifake Lesedi mara ngishayisa izulu
wa understand mo motho khona ngubula re tla bula my brother but no one aka o kenyang yeo yona o be shoka yona ka ntle ka mo batho mfana ba rata ha ntso praise bo so ha re tlo ba space say one ha o sam praise o dula o tseba yo batho ba rata ha ntso o praise yena say ke ntse ntho nna man ka ga o mnati jwa mara se re di tshwere di le pedi di le thu jwale ke ma praise wa understand that's why ba thaba o dula o setse da
and we're not going to be the same
ba thaba o dula o setse da so that you don't mo praise or ai mare wena wa idea ya o kena kasimo wa bona ha ba tlo tshwane le it's not everyone ba bang ba tla nganda or a re push but dula o tseba ka tlhong ya ha hore no one a ka nkang a o kenye spacing sa skotik sa ka sa mfana zama sa lo zama sa and eska o nyahamisa success ya motho mo eska o nyahamisa my brother your time is coming.
Ba2cada, my brother. Thank you so much.
The whole day.
Yeah, I know. I know you. I know you for sure. But thank you so much for coming on Happy Dayz, my brother. And just to returning my call, just that simple. And good luck for even more years on as you're doing the breakfast show now. I'm sure you're enjoying yourself. I was asking myself when they change, you would.
Timing is no, but Lilona, thank you so much. Let's get what you guys are doing now, my brother. It's not easy.
It's not.
If it was easy, every second person in Kabanal podcast. This is the new direction in media, my brother. You know, and you guys have already started. You must keep on it. Because creators because of fashion sometimes. But if you guys know while into this platform, take care of it. It will take care of you one day.
There will be sustainability.
It will take care of you one day. So I wish you guys everything of the best because I know it's not easy, my brother.
It is.
I know it's not easy. People think there's no money yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. There's no money. Passion, you know. Lead dream this thing. Stick on it. Stick on it. Le machita. Eskare hai kare ya phama bese rutla ditori jwale. Hey, ungnokile. What? We want to see this podcast, my brother. Already netse ke check dintho tsa lona. Already when I mentioned my top 10 podcasts in the country, but I can battle top 10, I can battle top 3.
Yes.
But to be on top 10, it says there's something else. So it's up to you guys. We push thing. We are here to support Lerona. We are also here to use our own platforms to say, guys, I can there's something else. I saw beautiful interviews more. Ke santse ke lo di sheba ke bone Doc Shebeleza ke bone Nestamo ke bone Sbuma lawyer you know those are the guys belong some of us we are who we are because I saw those interviews here. So you guys are doing something that Sowetans and the whole country is waiting to see. When was the last time more interview? I let that open. Like I said myself, I came out to an interview. I think this is the longest interview I've ever done in my career, simply because I feel at home. I understand. So I wish you guys everything of the best.
There you are, Ba2cada. And thank you so much, my friend, for coming. It is Happy Dayz on podcast. And then and out.
Subscribe and become a member of the biggest family, the Happy Dayz on podcast family.